Hello. Today a new topic of grammar we have here. It is the comparison of zero conditional and first conditional. If I just need to remind you, there are 4 types of conditionals starting with zero, first, second and third. And today we will shortly have a look at the first two, zero and first. Why it starts from zero? Because previously when I was a student, for example, there were only 3. It started first, second and third. Then after they introduced zero conditional to make a difference, so instead of pushing them upwards, they preferred to start with zero. And both of them are like, it makes a condition when we are using things, sentences, you will realize it talks about a condition. Something depends on another thing. And for both these conditionals, zero and first, the conditional clause, if clause or conditional clause we can say, starts with if and both uses present simple tense, right? Present simple tense. What makes the difference is the result clause, because for zero conditional we use present simple in result clause, while we use will plus infinitive for first conditional. And when do we use them? This conditional is used when the result will always happen, right? So, for example, if the water reaches 100 degrees, it always boils. So, it's a general fact. So, this word is important. General, or rather I make together. Okay. Anyway, you got it. General fact, and not about one particular situation. It's always the same. So, we use zero conditional. Just have, and for zero conditional, another clue is this: when if is replaced by when, the meaning of the sentence remains the same, right? If people eat too much, they get fat. So, conditional side is present simple and the result is present simple, and we can change if with when. When people eat too much, they get fat. So, meaning is not changing. And just have a look at the other examples. If you touch a fire, you get burnt. People die if they don't eat. You get water if you mix hydrogen and oxygen. Snakes bite if they are scared. If babies are hungry, they cry. So, these are all sentences naturally true, right? These are general facts, common understanding. So, we use the zero conditional. And for first conditional, which might happen in the future, they are probable, but they are not natural as the zero conditional events. For example, we can't know what will happen in the future, but these describe possible things, right? Which could easily come true. If it rains, I won't go to park. So, it might rain and I stay at home. But it is not as natural as this. Still, there is an option. If I study today, I'll go to party tonight. If I study today in daytime and finish my homework, I'll go to party tonight. At night, I can go out. If I have enough money, I'll buy some new shoes, right? And he doesn't have. She'll be late if the train is delayed. She'll miss the bus if she doesn't leave soon. If I see her, I'll tell her. And I want to remind you one more thing. The structure doesn't always come like if clause is at the beginning, result is at the end. Sometimes these can change places. For example, here, if you touch fire, you get burnt. You get water if you mix the hydrogen. So, what happens? We can change these structures, like can come first, go to second, right? they can change place. And what's the difference? If clause is at the beginning, we have a comma here. And if the result clause is at the beginning, we don't have comma here, right? Here we have a comma, here we don't have a comma. That's another key point we must keep in mind. And that's the end of 2 conditional tenses we need to learn this week. Thank you very much.